Hello everyone, in this video we will talk about the beautiful bays and beaches in Bodrum. Bodrum is generally known for its nightlife, but when you see the bays and beaches of Bodrum, you can put the nightlife in the background. With this video, you will also find the answer to the question of where to swim in Bodrum. As you will appreciate, not every bay in Bodrum can be reached by car. In order to reach the bays that cannot be reached by car by boat, you should join a boat tour in Bodrum. Orak Island. I wanted to start my list of Bodrum bays and beaches with a legendary place. The name of this place is the magnificent Orak Island. Orak Island, which can only be reached by boat, has a magnificent sea. You can visit Orak Island with Bodrum boat tours, and swimming a lot gives peace to the body and soul. We went to Orak Island by boat tour and spent about 1.5 hours here. We couldn't get enough of taking photos on the island. Whether it was underwater videos or drone videos, both under and above the water are absolutely magnificent. Alman Bay. Alman Bay, one of the most beautiful bays of Bodrum, is a bay that can only be reached by boat. The sea is crystal clear here. Alman Bay has a small natural beach. We took a rest break at this beautiful beach with Ustin on the boat tour. You have the opportunity to swim with lots of fish in this beautiful bay, which is a frequent destination for yachtsmen. Don't forget to take your snorkel with you when you come to these beautiful bays, otherwise, you won't realize that you are swimming in an aquarium. Yalıçiftlik Kargıcak Bay. We came to Kargıcak Bay, the first bay on our Bodrum bays and beaches list that can be reached by car. The road to the bay is bad, but it can still be reached by any vehicle. Be careful not to touch the stones and dirt with your vehicle's wheels. Remember that the bad road is closely related to the beach being untouched. In other words, if the road is bad, you are more likely to come across a much more beautiful beach. Kargıcak Bay is calm during the weekdays and gets crowded on the weekends. The sea is perfect, a magnificent sea that leaves nothing to say awaits you. Be prepared for food and drink when you go to Kargıcak Bay. The closest market to the bay is 6 to 7 kilometers away. You are alone with nature here. Bodrum Yalıçiftlik Beach. If you are looking for a wonderful bay in Bodrum that can be reached by car, you can choose Yalıçiftlik Beach with peace of mind. Since this is a public beach, there is no entrance fee. Although the number is small, you do not pay for sunbeds and umbrellas. It is a public beach, but this may really be the most beautiful public beach we have seen so far, if you are looking for a cheap and reasonable beach in Bodrum. As for the sea of Yalıçiftlik Beach, the sea has very clean and clear water. This beautiful sea, which is wavy from time to time, has a beach made up of small stones. When you come to the beach, do not forget to bring your umbrella and chair with you. Tavşan Burnu Bay. Tavşan Burnu Bay was our first stop on the boat tour. This bay gets its name Tavşan because it looks like a rabbit from above. The bay has a legendary turquoise sea-like glass, and the bay has a small beach. When you snorkel, you feel like you are swimming in an aquarium. He took a swimming break for about 30 minutes in this beautiful bay. We swam to our heart's content and snorkeled. When you look from the boat, it looks comfortable 6 to 7 meters below the sea. Karaada. Karaada, one of the most frequented spots of Bodrum boat tours, is an island as its name suggests, and can only be reached by boat. If you are looking for a nice spot for diving in Bodrum, you can choose this place. This beautiful name, once ruled by the Knights of Rhodes, came under Italian rule in the 1910s but was later incorporated into Turkish territory in 1932. Bodrum İçmeler Beach. Now let's come to the beaches of Bodrum city center. The beaches in Bodrum city center generally have a calm and beautiful sea. If you don't want to leave your hotel and go to the surrounding bays, you can choose the beaches in Bodrum city center with peace of mind. Our first beach in Bodrum city center is İçmeler Beach. Those who know that İçmeler Beach, which starts from the point where Halikarnassus, one of the liveliest nightclubs in Bodrum and now history, is located, has a really beautiful sea. There is a cafeteria of Bodrum Sports Sailing Club on the beach. Those who want can benefit from this cafeteria. Kumbahçe Beach. The second beach I can recommend to you in Bodrum Center is Kumbahçe Beach. Kumbahçe Beach, located in Kumbahçe neighborhood, one of the liveliest neighborhoods of Bodrum, is a nice place where you can swim in the sea with the view of Bodrum Castle. There are plenty of restaurant options on this beach where there are many businesses. The sea of Kumbahçe Beach, which is beautiful both during the day and at night, is very clean and consists of small pebbles. You can enjoy this beach with free umbrellas as you wish. Bardakçı Bay. If you ask where to swim in Bodrum Center, I would say give my other good suggestion, Bardakçı Bay its due. Bardakçı Bay, one of the most beautiful beaches in Bodrum, has a crystal clear sea. There are tiny stones when you first enter the water in the bay, then it is completely sand. The waves in this beautiful bay, which has a very shallow sea, are also very, very low. In other words, all indicators say that this place is quite ideal for families with children. The distance between Bardakçı Bay and Bodrum Center is approximately 2 kilometers. Gümbet Beach. When Gümbet is mentioned in Bodrum, the first thing that comes to mind is nightlife, and then Gümbet Beach. Gümbet Beach, one of the places where you can swim in Bodrum Center, has been rapidly becoming a beach that has lost its balance recently. When we talk about sea pollution caused by businesses and boats, and the deterioration of the environment, Gümbet Beach gets a minus point from us. Businesses have plundered Gümbet Beach, and there is a very small area where the public can enter. You can guess the prices more or less. There is no fee for the part of Gümbet Beach reserved for the public. But if you want to benefit from the businesses, you have to pay a fee. Akvaryum Bay. Almost every district in Muğla has an Akvaryum Bay. Well, when the sea is crystal clear, people say let's call it Akvaryum Bay. Bodrum Akvaryum Bay is located on the peninsula between Gümbet and Bitez. There is access to it by land, but you only go to a certain point by car, then you have to walk with strength on your feet. Therefore, good walking shoes are a must, and if you have children, do not choose this place. Akvaryum Bay is an untouched place. There are no facilities here. Do not forget to go with supplies in terms of food and beverages. If you say I do not walk, boat tours generally go to this bay, so you can prefer a boat tour. Bitez Beach. One of the rare beauties of our Bodrum bays and beaches list, Bitez Beach is located very close to Bodrum Center. The sea of Bitez Beach is very shallow and the water is cool. There are ready-made umbrellas on the municipality side of the beach. It would be a good idea to bring a chair. There are also paid beaches next to the public beach. You can rent a sunbed if you wish. The sea and the beach are completely made of sand. Bitez Beach, which is ideal for families with children, is a very good choice for those looking for a place to swim in Bodrum Center. Also, While you are in Bitez, do not return without tasting Bodrum's famous Bitez ice cream. Or take in Yahşi Beach. One of the most popular beaches in Bodrum, Yahşi Beach is a beach preferred by many people from Bodrum locals to holidaymakers. There are many facilities and a public beach at Yahşi Beach. You can hang out as you wish. Yahşi Beach has a sandy shore. The sea is quite clean and beautiful, and the water temperature is colder than other beaches. There are quite a lot of fish, so don't forget to take a snorkel with you. If you want to choose a beach that is not too far from the center of Bodrum, you can choose Yahşi Beach. Camel Beach. Kargıcak Bay, which is very close to Yahşi Beach, is generally known as Camel Beach. I would recommend those looking for a cheap and beautiful beach in Bodrum to come here. The sea of Camel Beach is sandy and crystal clear. The water temperature is quite cold like in Yahşi. There are various facilities on the beach. If you want, you can rent sun loungers and umbrellas from these facilities or hang out as you wish. If you are looking for a quiet beach in Bodrum, you can choose this place. Aspat Bay. Aspat Bay and Beach, which are among the most beautiful beaches in Bodrum, are beautiful, but there is a different management approach here. If you ask why, this bay is officially reserved for the private sector. They ask for an entrance fee of 750 TL per person, which is not possible for the public to go to such a natural wonder. We can say that it is almost the most expensive beach in Bodrum, and even in Mugla. Karaincir Beach. Karaincir Beach, which is connected to the Akarlar neighborhood of Bodrum, is located far from the center of Bodrum. If you ask where to swim in Akarlar, the address is Karaincir Beach. The coast of Karaincir Beach is quite beautiful. The sea is sandy, the seaside is fine pebbles and sand in places. The water seems cold at first, but you get used to it in time. But when the wind is strong, you can get a little cold. There is only one shower and one changing cabin on the beach belonging to the municipality. There is also a public beach area on the beach, and there are about 20 umbrellas here. Kadıkalesi Public Beach, Peksamet. Kadıkalesi Beach, which is on our list of Bodrum bays and beaches, is also known as Peksamet. Peksamet is a village located on the upper side of this beach. There is no entrance fee to Kadıkalesi Beach. There is a public beach belonging to the municipality in a small area here. The beach is 6 to 7 meters long, and there are trees close to the beach. You can use the trees as umbrellas. The sea is very clean, but there are long seaweeds starting from the pier and it gets very deep from that point. But there is a shallow part for those who cannot swim, and this is completely sand. Gümüşlük Beach. When people think of Gümüşlük, Bodrum, the first thing that comes to mind is fish restaurants. But as you know, our topic is the bay and the beach. There is a small public beach in Gümüşlük. The public beach is not very crowded. There are pebbles when entering the sea from the beach. Take your sea shoes with you. After that it is sand and seaweed. Since there are also many fish, sea glasses or a snorkel are a must. There are showers, toilets and changing cabins behind the beach. Tilkicik Bay. Located in the center of Yalıçiftlik, Tilkicik Bay is a bay with many hotels, sites and restaurants. The sea and the beach consist of small pebbles. The beach of the hotel where we stayed was also located in Tilkicik Bay. The sea of Tilkicik Beach is really clean and beautiful. You can enjoy the sea to your heart's content here. Despite all these facilities, it looks quite clean. Küdür Beach. Küdür Beach is a public beach located 100 meters from Yalıçiftlik rock tombs. Although the sea of Küdür Beach is a bit pebbly at the entrance, it is sandy afterwards. Since there are trees here, there are shady areas. There are also toilets and cabins. Since this is a public beach, there is no entrance fee. You need to bring your food and drinks with you. There are no businesses around. Küdür Beach is crowded on weekends. We didn't stay here for long because the atmosphere was not pleasant. With the children, the crowd, the smoke from the barbecue, we took photos and left. Türkbükü Beach. Türkbükü Beach, which we are familiar with from the magazine programs, is a place where Lamakin is 400 TL and Aaron is I don't know how many TL. Türkbükü Beach, which was once a favorite place of celebrities, is a place occupied by businesses. There is also a public beach belonging to the municipality on Türkbükü Beach. There are umbrellas on the beach. The beach is quite crowded in high season. The beach and the sea are made of sand. The sea is crystal clear and ideal for families with children. Cennet Bay. A place very close to Bodrum Göltürkbükü. Cennet Bay is a place that lives up to its name. This place is 20 kilometers from Bodrum and only 3 kilometers from Türkbükü. The bay is completely surrounded by green and blue, and the sea is crystal clear. There are no facilities in Cennet Bay. It is an untouched and unpolluted place. Cennet Bay is a bay that can easily be among the 3 most beautiful places in the list of Bodrum bays and beaches. You can also camp in Bodrum Cennet Bay, but there is no camping facility here. You should come prepared in terms of food and drink. Barbecue is prohibited. There is no shower, sink or changing cabin. Torba Public Beach. Our last stop on the north side of Bodrum is Torba Public Beach. Torba is home to both holiday resorts and many hotels. Torba, a small town in itself, has a very beautiful sea. The sea at Torba Public Beach is clean and warm. Like most public beaches, this one has a small area. There are showers and changing cabins, and there is also a municipality cafe right next to the beach and the prices are reasonable. There is a wooded area beyond this beach, and people generally prefer this place. The sea is rocky, so bring your sea shoes. Kissebükü Bay. Kissebükü Bay, one of the most special places on our list of Bodrum bays and beaches, is a place you should add to your list if you say you need to see every bay in Bodrum. Getting here is a bit difficult, but it is a place you will be very pleased with when you arrive. The sea at Kissebükü Bay is quite calm and the sea is crystal clear and like glass. At the same time, an archaeological excavation is being carried out in the excavation area of the coastal area of the bay. In addition, luxury yachts or boats anchor in the bay. You can also camp with a caravan and set up a tent in Kissebükü Bay. Definitely bring your camping chairs, table, umbrella, and sunbed cushion if you have one. There are no sunbeds or umbrellas here. There are 0 markets or facilities, so you need to come prepared in every way. Mazı Bay. If you want to disconnect from the world and find peace, you should visit Mazı Bay, the most special and romantic place on our Bodrum bays and beaches list. Mazı, one of the most beautiful villages of Bodrum, is a quiet and calm natural wonder. The sun sets so beautifully here that you are mesmerized. There are 3 beaches in Mazı village. These beaches are Kakalyali Bay, İnsyali Bay and Hırmasahili Bay. The sea is crystal clear and waveless in all 3 bays. The coast has a rocky beach and the sea water is at a lukewarm level. We have finally completed our list of Bodrum bays and beaches. If you are going to use public beaches, you should be at the beach early and be prepared with towels, chairs. If you have plenty of time in Bodrum, I would say explore all the bays and beaches. If you have any favorite places in Bodrum, don't forget to share them in the comments below. You can also support us by subscribing to our channel. We wish everyone a happy trip.